What's up, Faith family? Jarvis Guy and Void Jarvis YT here, and welcome back to another Diecast review. Today, in our first episode of Mustang Mondays, and gotta love the alliteration there, we're going to be looking at the Hot Wheels 1962 Ford Mustang concept, which first debuted in the 2022 Ford Mustang 5-pack series of cars, which we unboxed and reviewed in the review immediately preceding this, so go check that out. For those of you that don't know the history of the Ford Mustang concept, and I'm going to steal from the Hot Wheels Wiki once again, but apparently this is representative of one of two 1962 Ford Mustang concepts. So this was the original Mustang, even though according to the wiki it shares nothing in common with the other Mustangs aside from like the name and emblem, and that's it. That's the only thing it shares with its quote-unquote successor cars. But other than that, this is a really interesting car because, I mean, we have to divorce it from the Mustang brand and iconography. But, you know, when you look at it as its own standalone thing, it's a really interesting car, and I'm not entirely sure what they were going for with the headlights. I don't know if these are like pop-up headlights, but I do think it really does add to the sort of, I guess, retro design aesthetic, because this really does feel like a retro car. Sort of feels like a race car, and I'm sure it was this particular concept car was intended to act as like a performance racing car. I guess more so than the other Mustangs, since I've like, even with the other Mustangs in the 5-pack, they don't necessarily look like racing cars to me. They just look like muscle cars, but this one very much feels like it was intended for racing. The thing above the headrest, I'm not sure what that's called. I like how it's hollow, so you can see through it. I think that looks really cool, and it gives it a sort of spoiler in the middle of the body effect, which I think is very creative. And I think really the Hot Wheels designers did a really great job with translating this car to 1/64th scale when it never went into production and there were only 2 ever made. And I think this is a really faithful recreation of that. So yeah, some very cool shit here. And the color choices, I gotta say, the color choices are really great on this. Just the black, the blue, and the white, that all just goes together so well. And just a small tinge of red right there. A small tinge of red right there, as you can see, with the Mustang emblem. And then right here we have some silver, which also complements the color scheme really well. They did some great work when determining the color scheme for this car, and I got to commend them for that. But ultimately, I think this is just a really nice car. And although it's a multi-pack exclusive, I do think that it's worth picking up. I do think that this is worth buying the entire multi-pack exclusive just to pick this up. Mainly because, I mean, not only is this a great car, but I mean, really, if you like this car, then you're going to like the Mustang brand, and you're going to be appreciative of its history. So I think this car in particular would appeal to you. So yeah, this is a definite recommend for me. This is a newer car, so again, like I said in my video where I just covered the entire 5-car pack, definitely pick it up for a fair price, and I think it'll be golden. I think you're going to be really happy with what you get. Either way, I've been Jarvis Gotten. As always, thank y'all for watching. Stick around for more Mustang content, and yeah, take care of yourselves. And as always, giggity giggity, giggity goo. Stick around.